Hey everyone, it is a wonderful day. There's floods everywhere where I live. We're gonna make risotto. I'm not even shitting you. My town is legitimately getting flooded, so that's fun. Hi, Fia. Hmm. Okay. Rice. I didn't get the risotto rice I wanted. I got arborio. Cannaroli is what I prefer, texture-wise, but it was sold out, so oh well. Let's do the whole prep first. How about that? The first thing we're gonna need is we're gonna have to make some stock. Isn't Europe getting storms right now? Yeah. I'm gonna use powdered broth, guys. If you have the time and energy to make your own chicken stock, please do. I'm not gonna do it. I should put some water in that before it overheats. I legit don't know how much stock I'm gonna need, so I'm gonna make like a liter. This is way too much, by the way. I'm probably gonna throw half of this away easily. Oh no. Man, I love Ceribot. If you have the boiled chicken and chicken is going into risotto, that's fair. Josh, don't I know what you're trying to do, but please don't get banned by the auto moderator. It's just time to get that to a boil. I actually just realized I never opened this one. So let me just open the chicken broth. What does this one actually say here? Because I can't read. So that's 1 teaspoon per 150 ml. So that's 7 teaspoons we're gonna have to put in. Yeah, you might become collateral in the war against bots. We don't want that. Anyway. Let's start by cutting some onion. That's always a good call, isn't it? I'm gonna bring back the trash bowl. Because I don't constantly want to run to the trash can behind me all the time. Here we go. Oh. I don't know why people hate peeling onions so much. Peeling onions is fine. Cutting them is horrible. Oh, sorry. Say something so we know you're still alive. Oh no. Josh got taken out back and shot. Josh became a victim. He fell between the cracks. He was taken out back. I mean, cutting an onion, still no big deal. You've all done it before. We're mincing this one very finely. That is because we don't want onion chunks in our risotto later. So cut this quite fine, yeah? Onion skin. Onion. I hope you all are having a great day anyways. Ass crack. Oh no. Josh has become the ass crack of dawn. It's an interesting time right now for my town, I'm gonna be real. Like the world is literally ending outside for us. It's raining like crazy, there is floods. Our rivers are going over. They had to call out general emergency situation for the entire area. Almost all of Bavaria is in a current emergency situation. And I have to check my cellar every now and then because there's a good chance I have to call the firefighters to pump out my cellar later. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, basement for the Americans. That's gonna be real fun. Free water, drink it. I don't think so. Crap. A bit more maybe. Yeah, it's fine. Where did I put it? Go. I already cleaned the celery yesterday and cut it into sticks because I always like to have celery sticks for snacking in the fridge. That's why it is already pre-cut. I'm just gonna make this easy on myself. How am I gonna cut this the dumbest way? Because I want this one to be very fine. The celery. I don't want any big stringy bits on this. What did we say? 7 teaspoons? Indoors pool, let's go? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with 6 for now. We can always add more if we need to. And I think that's more than enough, seriously. Looking at how that looks. Yeah, that's more than enough. That's the right level of salt. As I said, if you have the time and energy, make your own chicken stock, it's worth it. But for today, we're just gonna use instant stock. Because Snommy can't be asked. Not today. But yeah, this is actually a good tip, guys. If you want to have something healthy to snack in your fridge that you can eat instead of like chocolate or chips, go for celery sticks. I personally like mine with literally just some salt and vinegar in a bowl, and then I use that as a dip. Just some white balsamic vinegar and some salt in there. That's the stuff.
Nom.
Nom? Thank you for the 9 months, fishy. I appreciate that so much, that support. You're such a good girl. Your favorite snack is canned black olives. Oh, that's a good one. But the problem with black olives for me is my brain automatically associates them with tzatziki. And then my body starts craving tzatziki. That's about enough. Yep. I'm just eating the rest. This one as well. Ooh. Almost forgot. You didn't get it heaten up? Since you usually get the fish? You use some words, I understood. Guys. This is gonna look like a fuck ton of butter. Because it is. But you actually need that much. You want around 25 grams of butter for 2 people. So, you know how it is. There we go. No need to rush here. We have all the time in the world. I'm gonna fuck you up even more, guys. We're also gonna add some olive oil. Oh no! The iPhone fell! Captain! Captain, we lost the iPhone! It slid off! Let me put it back. Oh man. I have onion all over the floor! No! Good thing I have, what's the word? I have a broom right here, so let me just sweep this up real quick. So that just happened. That just happened, guys. They hit the second pile of onion, Captain. Am I still gonna have enough onion for this? I'm not sure. Let me grab all of this first. You go in there. Let me turn it down. You wanna do this over very low heat, by the way. This is gonna take quite some time. Risotto is not a dish you can rush. This and this. Oh man, that really exploded. That has never happened before. Maybe I should really invest into an iPhone stand. So this doesn't happen anymore. You love the Onion newsletter? Clickbait news, let's go. But yeah, this is it's gonna take 10 to 15 minutes to really soften down. Oh, it's even over here. Oh no. I hate it here. Can I just say that? Oh my god. Good thing I just cleaned my oven, you know? I literally just cleaned that. There's probably a cheap phone holder you can get. I don't know if the iPhone is MagSafe. Ask Corex, he's the one who gave it to me. It's Corex's old iPhone. And I use it specifically only for the chat. Okay, let's see. I won't need all of this. Wow, they're really cheating me here. Do you guys see this? They are fucking cheating me. They put a fucking worthless stick in there. What a bunch of dicks. I'm getting screwed right here. Oh man. That is not the best asparagus I've ever bought. But the most expensive one. Jesus. I'm getting ripped off. Anyway. Yeah, asparagus. Cleaning asparagus. Just forget the lower third here. I think I have to go higher. Some of that was really woody. Better. Those are good. Those here are also good. Those here are good as well. Okay. So prepping asparagus is no big deal. Looks intimidating, but for this recipe it really is piss easy. You just go in, you take the really just the tips off, and you put the tips to the side. We're gonna use them later on. They don't take as long, they get soft relatively quickly. So you don't want to overdo it with cooking the tips, guys. So when your girlfriend asks for asparagus, remember, give her just the tip. Man, this one's dead, isn't it? This one's omega dead. And for the rest, you really only go in and you just cut them into small rings. Like, that's the entire secret for this recipe. Don't make them too big or they will take forever to cook through. Only just like 1/2 centimeter slices are more than enough. It's easier if you don't do all of them at once. I just missed the bowl with a few of them. You need to stop dropping this. Oh my god. Hi, I'm Eris and I'm dropping stuff. That's me. I'm dropping all the stuff. Don't worry, the tip is all you have. You're the perfect boyfriend. Here we go. I've talked about this before on stream, but I'm like the opposite of a size queen. I like small penises, so yes, guys, you do have a chance. Drop it like it's hot. I'm dropping it. I'm dropping everything today. I like watching people cook in different regions. There's all the common ingredients they have, and there's suddenly, what the fuck is asparagus? You've never had an asparagus before? That's a bit of a gap, isn't it? Asparagus is really delicious. You know what I need though? I need a knife sharpener. And a better knife. As I said, we are cooking the onions until they get translucent. And this one is gonna make some of you happy. No garlic in the entire dish. You love garlic? That's good. I love garlic too, but not in this one. This is a very spring dish, you know? Very light, very fresh. We're making asparagus risotto with zucchini, peas, and mint. So the real good stuff. Also, we're under no hurry with cutting these vegetables. As soon as we put the rice in, it's gonna take another 15 minutes before we ever get to the what's the word? Before we ever get to the vegetables. So you have no worries at all. Take all the time you need when cutting your veggies. You want to fry your onions until translucent. We're almost there. And you want to fry them until translucent because that means they will basically dissolve when you are cooking the risotto and become extremely soft and become part of the creaminess of the risotto. There we go. That is the asparagus. The tips will only need like 5 minutes, so put them in later than the rest. It's getting really warm in here, by the way. Let me actually, there we go, got it. There we go. Can you open this one up without scissors? Is that a thing? Let's see. Yes, you can. Wow. Look at this modern packaging. You guys can't see it, but I'm struggling with the risotto package right now. Okay, so per person 100 gram. I'm making risotto for roughly 3.5 people, so I'm gonna go for like 350 grams. That's gonna be most of this package. And yes, that does mean that if I want to make some more risotto next time, I'm gonna have one big portion for one person. I'm probably gonna buy another pack. So, our onions are translucent. So what we do now is we put our onions in. Our rice. We're putting our rice into the pan. And you want to mix this. And here is why you have to put so much fat in here. Because you want to coat every single grain of this risotto with some of the fat. Making free meals for yourself in advance? Exactly. I'm gonna eat this over the next 2 days. Because I am disabled and I don't always have the energy to cook. Now, here comes the fun thing. We're gonna pull up the heat a bit. We're gonna roast the risotto for a minute or two. And then we are gonna go in and deglaze the pan with some wine. I have some white wine. This is just a Soave. I bought a small bottle because I don't drink alcohol. I only use it for cooking. So get your wine ready. The main thing I'm gonna tell you is there is no such thing as cooking wine. The wine you drink is the wine you cook with. If you are buying wine which taste you don't like because your brain goes, ooh, it's cooking wine, why are you putting something in your dish which taste you don't like? So don't go for cooking wine, go for the wine you drink. Does that make sense? Okay, here's the thing. I have to take my headphones off for a minute. You know that the rice is ready to put the wine in when you hear it crackling. It will start crackling. When it starts crackling, that means the rice is aching for something new. It's breaking up. It's opening up the rice structure. And then you want like a, barely enough, barely enough to cover it. As we know, this is risotto. You want to bring this to a boil. That was 250 milliliters of water, of wine. If you don't like wine, or you don't want alcohol in your food, take some vinegar, mix it with water and sugar, throw that in, okay? Or use a mix of Chinese vinegar, soy sauce, and some sugar. Or use other flavorful liquid that has a fruity note. You can use some grape juice, for example. I use too much wine, but it's gonna cook off in a jiffy anyway, so I'm gonna put this in. And this is where the long and slow and arduous process of making risotto begins. Now we wait. That sounds good. What? Grape juice? If you don't like alcohol, the one you drink is like $30 a bottle. Then buy a slightly less delicious wine. Just don't put food into your meals that you don't like the taste of. While that is cooking, I'm gonna take my courgette or zucchini for anyone who's not from the US. No, nothing big happening here, guys. We're just gonna cut it into small bits. Cut it lengthwise, twice. I'm gonna put peas in this, so I'm gonna make the zucchini the same size as the peas. That makes sense for y'all? That's something you can follow along, right? Is my stream still running? I think my Discord just disconnected for a second. I just saw that happen on my Twitch on the iPhone. Oh, I didn't even consider. We might be running into some connection problems because of the floods. If I'm suddenly gone, then the floods have probably cut the internet. So I hope it lasts until we're done cooking. If it doesn't, I'm so sorry in advance. Cookie no bounce? Yeah. I think Discord just went offline on my end. Anytime the telecom, what's the word? Anytime the telecom network is having issues, Discord stops working well on my end, and I wouldn't be surprised if it took out some networks somewhere. Here. As we're cooking this, risotto has to be constantly stirred. You see, all the wine is gone. It's absolutely absorbed. It is in the rice now. The rice is getting thick. So we're taking our spoon, our ladle, and we're gonna start adding in our veggie stock. And that's gonna be the next fucking 40 minutes of our life. Not 40, more like 20, 25. I'm gonna check on the Discord in a moment. I'm also muted now. Interesting. Huh. It moved me to the AFK channel for some reason. That's what happened there. Our Discord thought I wasn't active now. Like, I can't believe it just moved me into the wrong fucking Discord channel. Wait, is my Fugi still not working? Now it should be working again. I don't know why it was doing that. Just being odd. As an American, it's probably the healthiest thing you've seen last week. Looks amazing. We're not even done yet. I shouldn't cut it like this. I'm just gonna cut myself. Safety first, guys. Speed comes later. Safety first. I'm honestly gonna just make this a bit thinner. There we go. Don't forget to really, guys, you have to keep your risotto moving and stirring. This will burn quickly. Keep this going, guys. Keep an eye on it. You will burn your rice. As soon as it becomes dry, add in some more stock. And you want to stir this because you want to get the starch out of your rice. You don't just want to cook the rice, you want to emulsify it. You want to cook out the starch so it becomes creamy. God, if you guys could smell this. Just a white risotto alone, a risotto bianco, is already a blessing. But this smells so good. Eris, you look amazing, probably. I am not the prettiest IRL. Because I'm overweight, and I need to change that. But regrettably, I'm cooking too good. You know what I really need? I need a gym partner. Someone who actually comes and picks me up and goes to the gym with me, because my dumbass disabled brain doesn't let me do that on my own. So the biggest help I could get is someone who actually is there so my brain can halfway function and I can actually work out. Because I really want to work out, it's just my damn disabled brain doesn't let me do it. Because I want to become the muscle mommy you all deserve. You know? I want to get those guns. Smell it with our eyes? Yeah, smell it. Right now it smells of the fragrance of white wine, onions, and stock. It's just a magical thing that's happening here. Risotto is more than the sum of its parts, you know? This is what I mean with keep an eye on it. It burns fucking quick if you don't pay attention. You want to keep this stuff moist. Play badminton? Nah. Nah, mate. I want to become muscular. I want to be the muscle mommy. I want to work out and lift stuff and get like a six-pack and stuff. I'm sure there's a reason you can't just pour all the stock in. Yes. If you pour all the stock in at once, you cook the rice. But you're not getting the emulsification that you want. It doesn't become creamy. It just becomes cooked rice. Does that make sense? One of the big techniques of risotto is to just put it in bit by bit and have this slow emulsification progress that draws out the cream, the creaminess. It draws out the starch, and that becomes the creamy sauce. I have to open the window for a minute. It's getting so warm in here. Mm-hmm. The cream. Yes. This is gonna be so good. The rice is still, I'm gonna cook this shit. As I said, risotto is one of those dishes you gotta stand there and keep stirring. There's no way around it. Time to prep the last of our vegetables. You take your asparagus bits and you simply half them as well as you can. Literally just cut them in half. Nothing big happening here. Here we go. This is starting to get too dry, so I'm gonna grab my ladle. Gonna throw in 1.5 ladles of stock. And continue cooking it. Nothing big or exciting happening here. Give me a second. I'm gonna open a window in the other room so we have some air moving through. Gotta abuse the fact that it's currently not raining, you know? The next time it is dry, I'm gonna add in our vegetables, guys. Those are gonna take like 10, maybe 15 minutes to cook. You just gotta keep an eye on them. You don't wanna overcook them, but you also don't wanna undercook them, you know what I mean? Like, the zucchini is basically already soft, so that's not a big deal, but the asparagus needs some cooking time. Hi Dora, hi Raiders. Welcome to our risotto cooking stream. How y'all doing? How was your stream, Idora? How's it hanging? This already looks great. And the smell, guys. If you could smell this. I promise you, if you make this, this is the you're caring better, Beta. Yeah, I can see that. You're a very kind person. But I promise you guys, if you make this, then was the otter gonna cut risotto? Hey, Thea, you're grounded. Anyway, we're gonna take this. We're gonna put the vegetables in. I promise you, this is the type of dish, you cook it, the entire family is gonna be hungry half an hour before it's done. Because this smells amazing. This is the part where I really wish I had a bigger pan, but we're gonna put in our zucchini and our asparagus and our frozen peas. And then we're gonna mix it all in. And you're gonna realize, man, that's a really small pan for all this food. I caught that. You didn't see it on the screen, but I caught that. And we're just gonna continue doing the same thing over and over. We're just gonna Take our ladle. Ladle in some broth. Mix it in. I might have overdone it a bit with the amount of food I'm making, I'm gonna be real. This is gonna need another 10 minutes, roughly. You're not alone, you're also trans and overweight. Fast food sugar addiction is a big problem in your country, but you're getting better. For me, it's because I'm disabled. I have very, very bad trauma-based executive dysfunction. The Peace? Oh no, the Legend of the Peace. But because of that, I'm struggling to do anything, really. So I like struggle to keep my house clean. I struggle to keep myself clean very often. I struggle to produce content, believe it or not. But if I could, I would stream every day. But my brain just doesn't let me start. It just doesn't let me open the program, click the start button. I'm sitting there like paralyzed. And that is why I'm not working out. I'm trying to. And I go on walks and I go on runs every now and then. But most of the time I'm like, hey, I want to work out. And my brain just goes, no, we're not working out. It's like, imagine ADHD, but you cannot overcome the barrier no matter what you try. I can only function, really, if somebody else is with me. So, here's the problem. This pan has to come back to heat now. But don't forget to stir every now and then. Because if you don't, you're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, imagine ADHD. And now make it 10 times worse, pray. Then you have my problems. You've been doing tea time and cooking streams almost every weekend? Yeah, I'm trying to hold myself to them. I'm abusing you guys basically as my executive function by telling myself they are waiting for me. They want me to do this content. So yeah, I'm trying to bring some structure in. Talking about structure, next week there's not gonna be any streams during the week. I'm taking a few days off for mental health reasons. But it's so hard. The tea time and cooking stream next week will still happen. So Saturday, Sunday, I'm still gonna stream, but Monday to Friday, I'm taking off and I'm concentrating on myself because I don't feel well at the moment. Hi, Blaze. I might have to turn this up, seriously. You know what they say, right? Life's too short to cook on medium. Take care of yourself, Queen. Oh, Fia, I'm gonna miss hanging out with you. Hydrate? Sure. Look, I'm even gonna hydrate with water, not with energy drink. Of course I'm gonna miss you, Fia. You guys never believe me when I say this, but I actually very enjoy hanging out with my community. Who are you and what did you do to Eris? I'm sorry. Blaze, go fuck yourself. Is that better? I still have an energy drink here. That's probably gonna be my last energy drink for the month. I've really stopped drinking many of them. They're not good. They're not good for my digestive system. I'm getting old, guys. You need to understand that. Okay, this was bad. The pan has now come back to heat. Anyway, back in goes the more stock. Get you over here. Back in goes the stock. Keep it stirring. What's happening right now? What's happening right now is that the stock is releasing, so that the vegetables they're cooking, they're releasing their flavor into the stock, and the rice soaks up that stock and just soaks up all the vegetable flavor with it. That's what's happening there. I can turn this off now. For my inattentive ADHD is very annoying. Feels like I can only get things done if I was under fearful pressure by someone else. It's very similar for me. It's because I had ADHD as a child. I had the classic inattentive hyperactive where you have both. And funny thing, my trauma actually got rid of my ADHD for me. So I ace every ADHD test now. Without even trying to mask or anything. But what I'm missing is the executive moment. So while I don't have ADHD symptoms per se, like the voices in the head, the thoughts flying around, the inability to concentrate, stuff like that is gone for me, right? But what I have is that I'm lacking this moment of starting a process. Once I started, I can do the entire thing no problem, in record speed, in extremely high quality. But starting, I cannot start. And that's a huge problem for me. And it works perfectly fine when others are around, because I can extremely well mirror off of other people. So I have a social worker who comes visit me, normally twice a week, at the moment once per week. And when she's here, I can function completely normally, and it's so frustrating. But the moment she's gone, I stop working. My brain just doesn't work anymore. By the way, guys, if you make the entire recipe the same way, without the vegetables, that's called a risotto bianco. Same process, by the way. Mushrooms. Use some dried porcini mushrooms. Use some button mushrooms. Cut them into slices or very small quarters. Throw them in. Same progress. You can even use a mushroom stock for a mushroom risotto. Same process. Works exactly the same. You can do this with all the ingredients. The brain goes, yay, freedom. No, brain goes, hey, we have nobody we can mirror off of now, so we're gonna stop working now. Okay, bye. Time to throw in our asparagus tips. Because they will only need like 5 minutes to cook through, you know? So, throw in one of those. I need like the apron from Mythical Kitchen that says life is too short to cook on medium. But for real, keep this one on at least somewhat medium heat. You don't want to overcook this, you know? Take your time. You're not in any hurry. Yeah. 5 to 10 more minutes. Guys, I can't even begin to tell you how fucking great this already tastes. If you are gonna make risotto, make this one. It's fantastic. If you have never made risotto before, if you can get your hands on risotto rice, please give it a try. If you don't know, risotto rice is not normal rice. You need specific risotto rice. It's riso di arborio or riso carnaroli. It's rice that's made in, that's grown in Italy. It's a specific type of rice, very high in starch, short grain. That's what you need for this. You can't just use any normal rice like jasmine rice or so. So if you can get your hands on risotto rice, please give this a try. Risotto is one of my all-time favorite dishes. It is so fucking good. I'm picking some mint leaves here. I'm probably not gonna use all 3 sprigs, I'm gonna be real. Probably gonna use 2 of them. For this big pan. Yeah. This is, I should keep these here. Off to the side. And throw them into my water cup later. With some lemon slices. Would you look at that? The sun is coming out to play. Like, my kitchen window is still wide open. My neighbors must think I'm fucking insane talking to myself. Don't forget to stir it. You don't want to burn your rice. I'm gonna throw in another ladle of my stock. That's probably gonna be the rest of it. Let's do this. I really hope I didn't make too little stock. I made a liter of stock, by the way, guys, for 3 people. Let me just try the rice here. I might have to make more. Okay. We're just gonna take our... hit the microphone. Just tell them helping yourself. You're helping yourself think? Yeah. I'm not insane. I'm helping myself think. And we're just gonna take our mint here. And we're gonna cut it extremely fine, you know? Very, very fine. Bunch it up and mince it very, very fine. Look, at this point, if you're insane, you can go through the other way and, like, mince it super fine, make it like that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go like... That's enough. I'm not gonna overdo this. It's mint. Shout out to Mint Phantom. Just because she's adorable. I have no other reason. I just think she's cute. Okay, let me try. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Good soup. I'm actually gonna grab myself another little bit of water. Hot water. And I'm just gonna make another spoonful of broth. Because I think I'm gonna need a bit more. It takes longer if you cook big amounts of it. Because it takes longer for the heat to come through, so... If you make bigger amounts, it might increase the cooking time here. And mine is probably gonna need another minute or two. Don't forget to keep it stirring, guys. Let me try this. Tiny bit more. Here we go. So, while this finishes cooking, I'm gonna prep the other ingredient we need to finish this off, which is our parmesan. I have grana padano because parmesan is fucking expensive. So either use grana padano or parmesan. You want like a good 50 gram of that. Just roughly. It's actually not that much. It's not even 50 gram. It's more like 30 gram for this pan. It's not a cheese forward risotto, this one. Here, that should be more than enough. Huh. Seribot didn't get that one. Corex, would you do me the favor? Really quickly. Like, seriously. What am I gonna do with bought viewers? They're not gonna help me in the long run. I want actual viewers that care. Hmm? Getting there. I'm gonna give it One more spritz of stock. Not a lot. Just like this. Then I'm gonna mix that in. Mix well. And in a few minutes this should be done. And I'm gonna take this time to put in my parmesan. Or grana padano. Or whatever other cheese you're doing. If you're doing risotto with bacon, for example, you could go for a pecorino romano. If you do something with fish, I would probably skip the cheese on a fish risotto. We're gonna add the mint off the heat, and the lemon juice only at the very end in the plate. Oops. Oh no! It's actually so good right now. The texture is almost perfect right now. Why am I cooking so good? Fear. How am I gonna do this while I'm in the kitchen? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a little kitty cat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have a tail and I have ears. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My window is open. Are you happy now? Embarrassing me in front of everybody who walks past. Dork. All of you are dorks. Almost perfect. Some pepper. Mix that in. One more minute and it's gonna be done. It's so close to being there. And do you guys see that? See the texture? It's not just cooked rice. It's like creamy and glossy. There's a cream to it. That is what we mean when we say follow the freaking technique. You need to get the technique right for this. We're done. Oh. Look at this. And now that the heat is off, we're gonna take our mint. We're just gonna sprinkle that in. Take our mint, our mint, and we're gonna sprinkle our mint in. Yeah, it is technically a rice porridge. That is correct. But if you just throw all the liquid in at the beginning, you don't get the creamy texture. You just get cooked rice. Mix in our mint. This is so good. Okay. Yes, phone, I know you have 10% battery. I forgot to charge you. Let me just clean this one a little bit. I'm gonna take our risotto. And everyone gets a few big spoons. Don't underestimate how much this will fill you up, guys. Just saying, this is rice. I will show you how to finish one of those plates. Take a nice big plate of this. For me, I like this. If you don't like it, leave it out. But I like to add a little bit of lemon juice over this. You call the spoon? No, it's mine. So good though. Do yourself the favor and clean those utensils quickly, because that is all very starchy. It will harden when it cools. And then we take our olive oil and just a drizzle. And of course, because we're Italian, some Parmigiano on top. And that is perfect risotto. Let me close the window here quickly. And I'm gonna take you guys with me. At least the microphone. Then let's see. Oops, it's the wrong way around. We have beautiful, beautiful risotto. And I forgot my spoon. There it goes. Here, let's try our... Is it upside down again? Or is it mirrored now? It's mirrored now. I hate this. Oh well. Let's try our risotto. Guys. Guys, this is so fucking good. There is old clips of me online. If you look for Lily Bloom, there you can actually see my face, not just from below. In a horrible angle. Maybe I'm gonna do a face reveal stream at some point, if you guys are interested in that. But it's I'm not using the VTube model because I want to hide my identity. It's because I just don't feel comfortable sitting in front of a camera. So no big deal there if it shows my face every now and then. Nope, that is the wrong fucking slide. Here we go. I wanted to find someone to raid for you so I can actually finish eating.
Oh my god, it's so silly.
Shut. Wait, wasn't someone in our team going to stream in a minute or two? Did I miss something? Apparently not. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna send you over to the adorable, amazing, and beautiful Dandy Floss. Say hi to her from me. Give her a pat on the back. And I'm going to eat my food now because this tastes really good. So say hi from me. Don't forget, guys, if you enjoyed today's content, please leave a follow. I do cooking streams every Sunday, tea time talk streams every Saturday. I will take next week off in terms of under the week, but tea time and cooking will still happen. And I will see you on the next stream. Until then, please take care of yourself. Drink some water, you dehydrated raisins, and as always, be excellent to each other. I'm your Snommy, and I deserve my food. Bye-bye!
My face!